Hey guys, Erik Swanson, best-selling author and Habitude warrior coach. I'm really excited. I'm in sunny San Diego. Actually, it's not really sunny right now. Airplanes right here.
It's getting to be night. That's
it's
why
nighttime. That's right.
But wait till tomorrow. It'll be sunny again.
Okay, it'll be sunny. It's always sunny actually in San Diego. And you live up the street in California, of course. Guess who I'm here with? This is the awesome, the amazing, the one and only Jerry Mathers.
I don't know about the other ones, but one and only is definitely one of them.
Are there a couple more Jerry Mathers?
There are Jerry Mathers. You can look at me on telephone, but there are a lot, but I'm the only one that's like this.
You're the only awesome Jerry Mathers. Guys, Leave It to Beaver. Ever seen this TV show that was on for, what, 6 years solid?
6 years, but we used to do 39 a year, and it's always been on the air since 1957.
Wow!
It's the longest running show and continuously running show in television history.
It's fantastic. And I'm sharing the stage here at the Secret event, Secret Knock. Greg Reed's amazing. And wow, he just shared some amazing you know, we were talking about this on the side actually, but he was sharing some just thought-provoking and leadership skills to live your life by. And he shared some personal things on stage, and then you and I were just talking about some things about, like, it's interesting how people are always, sometimes looking, not always, sometimes looking for the negative. You know, looking for what dirt can I find on this or that and so forth. Hey, we all have some baggage, right? We all have something.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
But you might as well go for the positive.
It's about going for the positive. You know, I learned a quote, it was recently, it's not really a quote because I'll mess it up anyway, but if you focus on complaining, you're focusing on complaining. You're going to be complaining, yeah. So why not just change it slightly? And that's what Habitude Warrior is all about. It's your habits and your attitude. And I'm wondering from you, just you didn't know I was going to ask you this, but Jerry, what's something that you can think of to share with the audience that can maybe give a hint or a tip of, hey, if you're in a bad mood or if you need to change a habit about something, what would that habit be, do you think?
Well, if you're in a bad mood, there's always good times in your life, and if you dwell on the bad times, it's going to put you in a worse mood. So think about the good times and where you can go to get back to those kind of good times. There's a lot of things that happen, and a lot of times, there are times when you're going to be depressed, but then you think back, I've just become a grandfather for the first time.
Oh, yay! Congratulations, high five!
So right now, I'm on a really good high, but I know for the rest of my life, whenever I get in any kind of a mood, I can always think back to when I had my very first grandchild.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And there are always good things in everybody's life. Everybody has ups and downs, but there are always good things, and that's what you need to focus on and move away from the bad.
So you're kind of saying, find those triggers of what made you happy, like a, I don't know, like a happy list almost. Yeah. Is that
birthday parties, people you've met that you really got along with? Maybe some of them have passed. Maybe they've moved away. There's all sorts of things, but concentrate on the good things. Learn lessons from the bad things, so you don't have to go back there and you don't ever have to relive them. But concentrate on the good things. They're the things that will make you a better person.
Okay, so you guys hear that? Concentrate on the good things. I'm going to share something with you that I'm actually speaking on this weekend, and it's about the Habitudes 5 pillars. And what I do, and may I show it to you?
Sure.
Awesome. So what I do is this, a lot of you probably see in a lot of photos and pictures and stuff, same thing, right? Photos, picture. But what I do is I put my fingers together and I just kind of just stay like this in photos. And when I'm talking to people, it's called the steeple, and it's kind of gives you a little bit more strength and so forth. But little do people know, what I'm actually doing is I'm putting them together at a certain order. So I'll share it with you. What I do is I take my pinkies first, and then I take my second finger, and then I put my middle fingers, index fingers, and thumb together. These are the 5 pillars of Habitude Warrior. So what I'm doing actually, and not many people know I'm doing it, so if I go up to somebody and I'm just kind of resting my hands and so forth, I'll put them together quickly. They don't notice I'm doing them in order. So here's the order, Jerry. I do courage, passion, patience, strength, and leadership. Those are the 5 in order: courage, passion, patience, strength, and leadership.
Strength.
Yeah. So isn't that kind of cool?
That's very good.
Yeah. And
it gives you something to think about, so that you can make those things, when you think about them, you have to think what they are.
Come true, right?
Yes.
So it's like a reminder, almost like what you were saying. Focus on the positive. Remind yourself about those positive actions that you've taken over. Positive memories, and that's what these 5 are. They teach me to focus in on these 5 while I'm in front of somebody or any occurrence. Isn't that kind of cool?
Very good of you to come up with that.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You're a really cool dude.
Nice to meet you.
My pleasure, guys. Jerry Mathers. Check out some. Are we still doing reruns?
It's the longest running show.
It's still on!
History. It's never been off the air since 1957.
Oh man, you got to tell us about Eddie Haskell.
Really nice guy. Now, Eddie Haskell isn't a nice guy. The guy who played him, Ken Osmond, Los Angeles police officer, motorcycle cop, was in the worst part of LA by choice. Motorcycle cops are the first person to everything. Shot in the line of duty. They said, you can retire now and we'll give you all, all this stuff. He said, no, I want to go back out in the street. He said, if you don't put me back out in the street, I will retire. So he did retire, but he is a dedicated person that basically his life is lived for other people. Nothing like Eddie Haskell.
Yeah, definitely. Amazing gentleman. And he got shot, really, four times, right through the chest and so forth.
Well, I didn't realize this.
He had a chest,
he had a
life
vest
chest.
on.
Yeah.
He had a vest on. A bulletproof vest is what they call it. But I didn't realize it. When they say bulletproof, the bullet doesn't go through it. But it does when it hits, because this guy had what they call hot loads, which are extra TNT or whatever, black powder in the bullet. So he has holes in his chest.
Wow.
Like it separated some of his ribs and things. It knocked him 8 feet. If it was a wall like this,
wow.
He was 8 feet up. But the guy, he walked up to him, the guy pulled the gun and shot him, knocked him 8 feet up, and he's still arrested the guy.
Oh, he's got his guy, Eddie Haskell. What's the actor's name?
Ken Osmond is his name.
Ken Osmond.
And he is diametrically opposed to Eddie Haskell as far as personality.
Yeah,
and
it's opposite.
Just the absolutely nicest person you would ever want to be.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you one more thing. Okay, so that's so to reiterate, and this is what I thought. Eddie Haskell. Remember Eddie Haskell? Thanks. Thank you. Everyone's yelling, Mr. Awesome. So my nickname's Mr. Awesome. So Eddie Haskell, how many times did he bug us through that show, right? And that was what he was supposed to do. But he is exactly he's a great actor and a great human being, which is fantastic. And I want to leave with one more note, because this gentleman, when he spoke, I was right that I know him because he's in all of our living rooms from day one, right? If you're my age, I guess, and or older, I guess, and all these reruns. But the thing is, Jerry was exactly Jerry. Hey, Jerry, you're not an actor. You're a human being on TV. Just sharing some amazing awesomeness with the families.
It was a pretty.
You know what I mean?
Well, it was a pretty easy part because it was a boy growing up in an American family. I had a really great family.
Yeah.
So it was really me being myself in a lot of ways because that's what I was.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't get as much trouble as the Beaver though.
Not as much. Okay, the Beaver. Leave it to Beaver, guys. Guys, leave it to Beaver. Thanks.
Thank you.